Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to actually a special edition of Awesomecallstrading.com. I just want to, I am AJ, so I just wanted to say welcome to this great recap. What I'm going to do today is really kind of just get in depth of behind the moves. Every day I get, traders coming in from all around the world. They're logging in. They're excited. They come on. They see the list, and they just get really excited, and they just pick a trade and pick an idea, and then they follow the notes, and then they start making money. And next thing you know, they're green. And we get that so often. And the notes are basically a reference in a sense that I picked 12 ideas. There's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of stock ideas out there every day for traders. Okay. And every chat room out there balances themselves in the sense that they, one chat rooms, let's say they design themselves solely for options. Other chat rooms design themselves to trade only 3 or 4 stock tickers, and that's all they want to trade, maybe 5 or 6 tops. Then there's the short seller rooms that just want to short stocks and then brag about how great they are because they caught the short. Then there's other rooms that um, kind of just use your sheep. In other words, you buy a stock, they tell you it's great, it pops, they sell into the pop, they make the money, you lose everything, and they rotate you in and out of their room, and they get new people, and they advertise with the money they make, and those are called pump and dump rooms, and there's quite a bit of those. And then there's the paper trading rooms where they can't trade worth shit and they're bullshit artists, and all they do is they're getting caught left and right, and they're just basically paper trading stocks that even the platform people say we don't have that to short or long, so we're not even trading that. It's like, uh, dude, you're caught. I mean, your room shouldn't exist anymore at that moment, and it's just amazing because what's happening is, and what I see a lot of is a lot of day traders don't want to put in the time or the research to learn. They just want to open up a room and get paid. Get paid for what? What are you going to learn from a guy who's paper trading? What are you going to learn from a guy who's pumping and dumping? What are you going to learn from a guy who all they want to do is short a stock, and if the shorts aren't there for that day, you're fucked. I mean, I always think about these short seller rooms, and you get in there and you're excited, and the guy goes, this is an all day short," and you're like, "Oh, great, I can make 5 grand today or 4 grand. Oh, by the way, your platform doesn't have it, but I have it. Ha 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 ha. So, oh well." And then what really gets me is then they push their platforms. Everyone, you don't understand. You know, these guys, these traders out there that run rooms, they're looking to make every dime they can. I cannot tell you how many platforms approach me left and right a day, asking me to endorse them, and they'll pay me per stock ticker. In other words, let me explain to you something. When you make a trade on a stock, okay, you see these market makers, okay. So you see the spread here on this particular stock is 10-15 cents. Okay, the market makers make a profit. That's their profit per share per transaction. All right. So now imagine you are a platform, a Speed Trader, a Cobra, Lightspeed, TradeNet, all this other. All right. So let's just say that you're one of those and you own it, right? Sure Trader, all that. So you charge a fee per trade, and you're excited. It's 3.95 a trade. It's 4.95 a trade. Okay, great, right? But the actual trade itself probably costs less than $1, and the market makers are getting the spread difference anyway. The higher price stuff, obviously, the ranges are $1, $10, 20. As you get into Amazon and Priceline, are $2 or $3. So those costs per trade actually increase because the cost more because the spreads are more. But typically, on a $4.95 cost, which you're looking at TV going, "Oh shit, 4.95, that's great. It's better than my 6.95 I'm paying over here." But in reality, the cost of the trade is $1. Everything else after that is kind of profit. And so what these platforms do is they go after guys that have large rooms with a bunch of newbies that don't know what they're doing, that will just click, 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 and do 100 trades. And each click, the chat room is getting 50 cents 60 cents per click. And so they're making a fortune because they're trying to sell you the platform on top of selling you a service. And they don't need to trade. That's why you see them partying and going out. You're making them fucking rich. I guess I could be a devil's advocate and fucking say, fuck it. I'll endorse a platform or two. I mean, I've got 3 of them ready to go. And I could say, oh, use this one. Use this one. It's cheaper. It's cheaper. It's cheaper. Oh, I'll get you even cheaper. What am I going to do? Get you $2.95? Oh, you're going to be so excited. But in essence, I'm still making 30, 40, 50 cents a click. So every trade you're doing, I'm going to get paid. You see that? That's not, I'm not helping you. I'm using you. That's not, I'm sorry. I won't do it. And and it's witnessed every day. I'll get a tweet from someone saying, please, can you endorse my platform? All right. And I'll pay you top dollar. And I have them break it down. You could be making $10,000, $20,000, you know? And this is why these other rooms that use you as sheep don't really give a fuck about you, because in the essence, I mean, the trader is a dumbass. All right. He owns a room and he's just a dumb fuck. And then he loses 4 grand in front of you, but he really didn't lose. You made him about 20 grand for the day, or 5 grand for the day, or 8 grand for the day, because he hoarded all of you together to buy the same stock, and he gets paid per click. How many shares did you buy? 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 Oh my God, he's just sitting there going, "Fuck, I just made 10 grand." So he doesn't give a crap. That's not trading. You're using people, and I'm seeing it more and more. My whole point is, to all what I'm trying to say is, you know, everybody's got a gimmick. Everybody's got a gimmick. I'm sorry. Everybody wants you for something. So don't think for a second somebody's trying to give you something, or trying to help you out there, because I get so annoyed at these fucks out there that, we're doing this for free, but you're not doing it for free. Everything costs money. And then you listen to them talk during their "we're doing this for free" bullshit scene, and all of it is really money. But you have to do this if you want to be in here. You have to pay for this if you want. You have to upgrade to do this to get in. You see? And then they lure you in. You can come and see us, but you can't join us unless you jump up to another premium. It's like, and then of course you got the horseshit people that just trade 3, 4 stocks and show you 12 different DVDs at $4.99 each and try to sell you that each one's different. That's not trading. You're not learning anything. In the end, you don't learn, and you're just a sheep. All right. And then you got Awesomecalls Trading. Okay, a totally different environment, a place that just goes outside the lines, and their main focus is just to teach you how to read a stock before the stock even moves. Not just predict the movement of the stock. Okay, not just predict the movement, but always the why behind the move. I really want you to understand that when you're day trading and you're searching for your ideas to make money, to pay your bills, because in the end, that trader standing alone has to pay his bills. Otherwise, why is he day trading? What's the point? So he's got to go out and find that room that's going to help him pay his fucking bills, right? Or he's going to try to add income to his so he can take care of his family. His wife just and him just had a child. He needs that extra $200 a day. Can you fucking help me? But everyone wants to use that same guy and milk him dry till he's broke, and then move on to another guy. Well, in Awesome Calls, it's not that way. It's not that way. I don't want it to be that way ever. I don't want to be a sellout. I don't, I want you to come here because you want to learn. I want you to come here because you have bigger visions than just being a fucking trader. I want you to come here because you want to own a home. I want you to see within yourself that you're bigger than just clicking a trade. And the only way to do that is to educate you. And that's why I do these webinars. That's why I keep pushing you. Yeah, am I a hard ass at times? You're fucking damn right I am. Because if you're not going to get it, who the fuck's going to teach you? You know what? The 5, 10, 15 other rooms that came from our chat room going to teach you? What good are those fucks? Been trading for 2 years, so they're good and technical. Who gives a fuck? Are they better? Huh? Huh? Are they better? No, in the end, they're not. And they try to sell you. Yeah, I came from him, but I'm better than him. How the fuck can you be better than him? He's been trading 14 years longer than you. I'm sorry, weren't you crying at his fucking house in tears, asking him to hold your hand and build you back up? And a year later, you fuck him and you steal people, and yet you want to preach that you're better than him? What is all that? It's all bullshit. It's all smoke and mirrors. All right. This room here, why we're growing, you know what? We're not growing fast. We're not growing fast. We're not just scooping people in. Hey, come on in, come in, and let me fuck you. No, that's not what we're doing. We're taking it slow. And we're built. Our family gets built bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every day. Two or three people, two or three people, two or three people, two or three people, two or three people. And do you know how we earn that business? You know how we earn that business? Every day we get 100 reviews a day from traders all around the world, posting P&Ls, posting ideas, posting thoughts and tweets, and the energy and the love and the learning and the videos and the recaps. You know, people don't do that if they're not one involved in the trade, involved in the room. Do you know how much appreciation Awesome Calls gets every day and earns it? It's not like it's given to us. I have to earn it every fucking day. I surround myself with some of the most amazing people to trade with. A Janny Moore, a Dark Side, a Fire, people that think like me, you know, Palmer in his heart, just in his heart alone, he's a great person to be around. You know, he pays it forward, just like Ollie, like Mark. These guys, some of them may not be mods, but they pay it forward because they want to learn just as much as you want to learn. So when I do these notes, when I do these notes, um, I agree, Andor. I agree 100%. When I do these notes, I don't pull this shit out of my ass. I'm up hours before the market. And you know what I love? When I hear somebody, even an Ollie, say, you got to get up hours before the market if you want to become something. All right? Do you know that great feeling to say that, but to do it? You do. If you really, really want to make a living, what's a living? Making 4 or 5 grand a month to me in day trading. That's 60,000 a year. That's better than most of your fucking jobs. That means you need to make 250, 300 a day. You can do that. You can fucking do that. But in order for you to do that, you've got to put in the time. Just like you went to school. All of you went to school to speak English or speak your language or whatever, right? So you can understand what I'm saying, right? Right? You went to school. Well, now you're in school being schooled how to day trade. And that's what Awesome Calls Trading is. It's a school. It's a money making school. It's a tool. Because what Awesome Calls Trading does, it doesn't just go here, long here and short here, top here, scale here. It doesn't do that. Every single day you're being taught why. Why is this going to do this? I'm going to show you a stock that we give out almost every fucking day in here, 5 days a week. Other rooms blow this up, do videos, go all this, paper trade, all this other bullshit to try to impress you. Us, it's just one of 12. But I want you to look at this one of 12, and I want you to think for a moment. If you really took this serious and you went out and found a platform that provides you the shorts, and you come into a professional day trader room like Awesome Calls, and he lays out the plan, and he not only lays out the plan, and I want you to listen to this, all of you that are not in the room on a Friday afternoon, listen to this. If you had taken this trade and you really were convinced that this is the fucking room for you, you would have made $10,000 today. And you think I'm fucking with you? No. You would have made $10,000 today. You would have been one of these guys on Twitter, maybe post a P&L for 11,000 today. Everyone had the same opportunity. I want to show you a trade that was laid out to perfection. All because why? Because it was written in the highlight on the PR. The highlight in the PR said everything. It told me what to do. I did not need to chart it. I didn't need you to call these fucking lines and zombies and fucking cut lines and throat lines and the channels and all this bullshit. You know, I just want to give you the trade and tell you where it's going, but the reason why behind it. And because we're growing so perfectly, and I love the growth every week. It's beautiful what's going on right now. Unfortunately, we're getting a lot of chat rooms coming in here and using our services too, because they're losing people on their end. I know, because I got a couple of emails I shared with the mods. People are coming back. They're like, I see the same fucking call in that room, and it's on your notes. It really is annoying. Even some of these small cap rooms are in here, copying and pasting and then taking credit and then showing off on videos. But it starts here. This is the home. This is where all the pros go. All the mods at different rooms come. You're in the shit. You're in the zone. All right? You're in the leadership room. Remember that. You're in the leadership room. You're going to be a leader in here. If you spend 6 months to a year, you're going to be a teacher yourself. Okay? And don't think for a second you're not. You give up after 30, 60 days, where the fuck are you going to go? Back to sheepland? Go. Bye-bye. Your account will be zero. Be back at McDonald's. I didn't lose anything. But if you really believe in yourself the way I believe in everyone that walks in here, you're going to become something. My own son is 19 years old. He's making 6 figures being an intern at Credit Suisse. He's already signed a 6-figure deal when he's 20, already prepackaged like he's an NBA draft. Why? Because he believed in himself, and I believed in him, just like I believe in all of you. So I want you to look at this one stock. I'm going to teach you to look at the headline and just stare at it for a second. And then think to yourself, you know what? I should just take a couple $1,000s, open up a platform, and just put that shit in there. So the next time this great man, AJ, says, fucking short that shit because it's crap, I want to get at least a couple grand for the day. Because I'm guaranteed one of those every single day he opens up the chat room. Okay? So let's take a look at CTRV. And I know a lot of you are like, I don't want to trade that shit. Well, stop thinking like that. Fucking stop. Because it's an opportunity in your face that I give you every day. So I want you to look at this one here. CTRV. Now I want you to look at the headline of CTRV. Okay? So you pull it up to your scan, which you should already have, and here's CTRV. You go to the opening bell on the 21st and you read it. Okay? And it says, okay. You see this? Now I want you to look at the stock. Here's the news by Josh Beckerman. He reported. Here's the news. All right, CTRV gets positive FDA feedback on liver disease drug. Okay? Can anyone in the chat room right now look at that headline and in 2 seconds, in a blink of an eye, look at that headline and tell me what word is a short? Forget the fucking channels. Forget all this hoopla of the lines and the VWAPs and the EMAs. Look how it's written and give me the one word that says this is a short. This is a meaningless headline. Meaningless means it means absolutely fucking nothing. Okay? What is the word? All right? The word is fucking feedback. What the fuck is feedback? I'm giving you feedback right now. Does that mean I should charge you $400 for my room? Huh? I'm giving you my opinion on that stock. Does that mean I should get paid double because you asked me if I should go long or short? The FDA gave some feedback. So what? Would they fucking blow some news into Kleenex? It means fucking nothing. Nothing. But the stock's up 50 to 100%. What do? What do? You want to feed your family? You want to go on vacation? You want to buy a fucking car? What do besides be a part of Awesome Calls? Right? You read through the bullshit and you become a fucking trader. Okay? So what does AJ do? In blink of an eye, feedback. That's short. Next. So now I have to put the whole thing together for you. And 90% of you in the room will miss it. Oh, I traded this instead. Oh, I traded this instead. Well, why don't you take 2,000 or 3,000, Go up in a fucking account that has these kind of shares, and the next time I give you this, which is almost every day, take 500 shares and short the fuck and make an extra 1,000 on the corner. Because I will tell you where the stock's going to go. All right? Now watch. Here's the news. We already read the highlight, right? All right? CTRE received positive feedback. This is so fucking stupid, right? Stop gapping up 3. There's nothing more than crap on this. What do you want me to do? You want me to fucking bake you a cake? Want me to put sprinkles on it? Fucking pour your bowl of milk in your cornflakes? What do I have to fucking do for you to see that? This is nonsense. It's going down back to 5. So you as a trader, just take 1,000 shares. You're not going to fucking lose anything. All right? Market open. All right? CTRV. Market open. Ding, 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 ding. CTRV. You could see it's a piece of shit for the last couple days. Right? Look at this. All a bunch of bullshit that I called out each and every day. Right? So here you go. Ding, 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 ding. Scale in short. Take it here. If you can get it pre-market, great. If it pops, add. Take 500. Add to 1,000. Right? Now, what do I tell you? This is a piece of shit company stock that's going to go down to $5. That's it. It's a $5 stock. End of story. Don't talk to me. Don't debate it. Don't argue with me. Okay? You're paying me, remember? I'm not paying you for your opinion. You're paying me. Now imagine you do what I tell you and you short the stock at 6 or 7. 2 points later, you get paid. 2,000, 1,000, 500 shares, 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares, whatever the fuck you can find, get it. I saw guys posting P&Ls for 6 or 7 grand in a small cap room, and I'm thinking, you know what? Not everyone could get the shorts. And I bet those pricks were in our room reading our notes too. And I look at this shit and I'm going, Jesus, it really hit me today. God damn it, even for myself, I need to find these platforms. You know, why am I missing money like that? I'm the one that makes the fucking call. But imagine if you came in with 10,000, 5,000, 8,000, 6,000 shares and got filled. Do you know what this is? You know what this is? These are shorts squeezing the stock. Okay? These are the shorts squeezing the stock. They're trying to get in a position. Why? Because they know this is horseshit. So if they can take, look at this 25,000 guy. Do you think he was buying 25,000 shares for it to go to 10? No. They're buying short positions so they can short the shit out of it, make 50 grand for the day and go back to bed. This is whole nother level shit of trading. And in a chat room, this is their entire trade for the day. And they'll talk about it all day and all weekend, how great they are. But in our room, this is just number 1 of 12. You see my point? The headline told you everything what to do with the trade. They had no justification for being up. And you're in a room that points that out. Now I'm going to show you another one. Listen to this one. ANAB. Okay? Now, if you would spend a little bit of money and invest on my one-on-one, you would all been taking this trade. My one-on-one goes into phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Phase 1 positive, phase 2 positive, phase 3 positive, FDA approval. It also goes into how to trade a phase 1 miss, a phase 2 miss, a phase 3 miss, and an FDA decline. I teach you each step how to trade it. So what did I do? Within 9 seconds, I had evaluated this trade when I saw the 48.49 this morning. In 9 seconds, I was done. I know what to do. Long. Why? All I did was come over here. I'm going to ask you, the chat room. ANAB. ANAB. Let's look at the headline. All right. So, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Let's see. God, it's all up here. Where did it go? I just see analyst calls. I don't even see the news. Jesus. This is a horrible feed here. Downgrades. All right, let me see if I can just get a... It's pretty sad. You can see this whole thing. There's not one thing about the actual headline. So let's just go to the headline. I actually caught it on Twitter. So let me go to Twitter. I just go like this. I think it was under market. Okay, hold on. ANAB. Let me see. Right here. Yeah, there it is. It was under breaking news. So let me go under breaking news. That's how I caught it. Caught it. It wasn't here. It wasn't here. It wasn't here. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. God, where is it? It was on that yellow thing, people. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Just all right. Let me go to briefing. Shit. Like nobody wants to put the news the way it was written. Oh, I can't. Damn it. Go here. I'm sorry. I thought they had it all set up. I'm surprised that. Here it is. Okay. Okay. So I want you to look at this real quick. You see this? This is from briefing. Can somebody look up and just tell me in 2 seconds why it's a long? In 2 seconds why it's a long. Just look up. Why is it a long to 60 out of the gate? All right. Why is it a long? What do I see that says long out of the gate to 60? Stock is from 67. It's down to 47, 48, and I'm calling $60 on the stock today. Why? What do I see that you don't see? Why it's a 60? Right? I'm going to tell you. You ready? All I had to do was look at phase two. Proof of concept. That's all I had to see. Announce that at phase two. That's it. Boom, I'm done. 60. Next. So that was finished in 60. I just plotted it out. Long the stock to 60. How did I know that? I want you to think for a second. How did I know that? How do you know to take the stock to 60? Because in a phase two, okay, in a phase one miss, you get a slap on the wrist. FDA tells you how to fix it. They're telling you do this, do that, and we'll give you phase one approval to phase two. But you've got to do this and this. It's more of a slap. So phase one, you buy the weakness. Phase two, when you miss, still, yes, does it get hurt? Yes. But why are investors buying a stock? I don't need these fucking Twitter feeds bullshit analysts telling me to buy the stock. Fuck off. I don't need you to tell me to buy the stock. I already know to buy the stock. I don't need an analyst to tell me to buy the stock. Okay? Buy the weakness. No, AJ says buy the weakness. Why? Because a phase two simply tells you at a higher level, listen, you've already passed phase one. You got to fix this shit. And if you fix this, you go to phase three and then you get FDA approval. This is a hiccup. It's a little bigger. It's a little bit bigger hiccup, okay, than a phase one, because now you're going to get hurt a little bit more in your stock. But if you can fix this, and what the FDA does is it actually points out the areas it needs to be fixed. So what do the analysts do? They all come out and either defend or put a neutral from where the stock was trading, and you as a day trader just buy the weakness and walk it up to 60. Why did I say 60? All right, take care, dark side. Why did I like 60? Because I felt that the stock would it'd probably come down on a market cap $7 to $8. It should get hurt, but not enough to get hurt 20 points. That's a huge reduction in the market cap. That's too much. All right. So how do I write it up for you all in the morning? So you can make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, right? So I come in the room and I say, and the first thing I said was buy the weakness. All right. And I tell you, this will recover back to $60 a share. The stock was sitting at 52, 53, 54 when I was writing this. I said, if it pulls to 48.50, it's okay. The stock will recover to $60 a share. I have been doing this for 16 years. You've been trading less than two, most of you in here. The majority of you less than a year. So why would you doubt me? Why would you put your seniority over mine? Why don't you trust me? And then if I take the trade live in the room, why aren't you taking that same trade? You follow what I'm saying? These are game changers for you on the mindset once you understand why the stock's going to recoup. What do you do as a trader? Take 300 shares, 200 shares, buy calls, buy 60 weekly calls. You're not going to lose. And now look at the stock. It's stuck at 60. And this was written down before the market even opened. This isn't magic, traders. This is a guy who's put in his fucking life to find these ideas for you so you can fucking feed your family. This isn't bullshit here. This is real fucking money. And if you don't respect that, then you don't belong in here. And if you're going to ignore a call like that, then you're a fucking problem. I'm not a problem. You're a fucking problem because I've given it to you and I'm begging you to buy the stock and I'm telling you why. Okay? I'm going to go over one last one. CarMax. So I gave you a bio. I gave you a small cap bullshit that you could have made 5,000 on. I gave you A and B on a phase 2 you could have made 500 shares, 10 points, 5,000 on. Now I'm going to give you CarMax. Now, CarMax is an earnings play. Okay? CarMax is an earnings play. Stock is gapping up 3 points. Look at the gap up. See the gap up? There's the gap. Now, how does AJ walk in the room out of fucking nowhere, gets up and goes, stock's going to 88 and then flush to 84 and under. Bottom curl go long. Do you ever wonder that for a second? Wait a minute. What did you just say? The stock's gapping up 8 here. It's going to pop to 88 at the open. You're going to scale in short. You're going to take it down. It's going to go 84. Bottom curl, go long. Back to highs. How the fuck do you know that? Did you read the report? Did you really read the report? Okay? So let's go read the report together. Are you ready? Let's do this together. We go to the report. You punch it up here on your scan, which is right here, right? For either briefing or new scan, which I pay for if you're an annual. I pay for it. I'm paying you to learn. I pay for it. Okay? So I'm going to put up CarMax, click it, and now I'm going to read it. Let's read it together. All right? Here's CarMax. All right? I don't see anything impressive, do you? 10 cents better? The revenues are what, 20 million more? Right? Or is it 200 million? Is it 200 million? Revenues rose? Hold on. Last quarter was 724 million. Looks like 20 million. Right? Total goods, including 9% comparable sales, used sales compared with prior year's quarter. 10 cents better, and you're gapping up 4 points. Yeah, you might be worth a little bit more, but you know what? I think you're a short. I think I'm going to short gap fill that. I think I'm going to get profit taking kick in on that. It's up too much. Okay? So then what I do is I come in here and I already know what's up. So when I know a stock is up on earnings, I know I'm going to get a little bit of a push. Why am I going to get a push? Because I've got a bunch of short sellers that were shorting the stock overnight. Okay, on the retail side. Look at the last 10 days. You see the short sellers? See how they built positions? All of a sudden they wake up and the shit's up here. Now they're fucked. What do they got to do? Get the fuck out. All right? Mostly retail pushed this up because funds, they'll know what to do. They just wait for the pullback, just like an AJ trader. Okay, so once they're done panicking on the retail side, they'll pull it back down and then they'll cover. And that's why you see it go back up because they're covering their positions and fresh buyers come in. Okay, that's exactly what they're doing. Retail pushes it. So what I do is I anticipate, as a day trader, 16 years in the business, I anticipate the push. So if I'm sitting at 87, I think it's going to probably go to 88. But I'm going to gap fill it because I believe that all the profit taking will kick in because I think these people that have been bought it will want to cash out at the same token that shorts will want to get out of it. So we're going to have a mixture and we're going to pull it. There's going to be too much activity on it So between the short sellers squeezing out and profit taking going on, okay, we're going to get a nice gap fill. So now you go to my notes and I lay it out. I lay out the stock to perfection. I go to CarMax and I say, all right, I like to see this gap fill back down to 84 bucks a share. Okay, and then slow move back up to 87, 88. That's it. That's your trade. So if it pops at 88, it's already at 87. So automatically you can say to yourself, I might as well take short here at 300. The man says it's going to pop at open of a point, so I'll add to it. He says it's going to flush to 84, and then I'll bottom crow it and go long, and I'll be done for the day. Okay, so you come in here, pop at the open. There's your 88. You pull. There's your 84. Bottom curl, back to 88. Textbook. It was all in the report. If the report had said they made 20% income more, if they have beat on and raised guidance and they killed it, stock would be at 95 bucks right now and wouldn't have come down at all. Okay? This is the art and the essence of day trading. Yesterday I showed you how I could take 4 stocks, gap them up, gap down, pull, market, whatever. This is next level shit. You get this, you can make a living day trading stocks. Imagine if you would have shorted CTRV, took A and B, and take KMX. You're up 15 grand for the day. And with today's world out there, if you have $5,000, they'll give you $100,000 to play with. You could have played with all 3 stocks. Okay? So this weekend, I want you to listen to this webinar I just did. This weekend, I want you to listen to webinars. This weekend, I want you to study. This weekend, I want you to really look why this shit is moving. I want you to look at what platforms had shorts. Maybe take a few thousand out of your current platform and go put it there. So the next time AJ says, which is almost every fucking day, grab 500 or 1,000 on that trade, put it in the corner, and we'll go over here and do this over here. Because that's already going to flush out. Okay? Wherever you're at right now in day trading, I'm ready to take you to another level. And if you're new in here, you better get the fuck ready. Because I'm going to really come into you and I'm really going to show you some serious trading. I think it's time because I'm seeing improvement, but I think it's time for next level shit. And you need to be ready for me. Okay? And so that is today's webinar. All right. So I just want to share that with you. It's 12 o'clock now. And we had a hell of a list, 95% right on target today. All right. So if you want to join us for Monday, click here, 25 a day, 100 for a week. And, $6 a day, $6.75 a day. Okay. So thank you for listening to this great webinar. Bye-bye.